Hello everyone and welcome back. I'm doing a pickups video for last week because I picked up a lot. Quite a bit actually. I've got quite a big stack next to me. A lot of things, if you follow me on Twitter, a lot of people already know some of the things I've picked up because I post daily really, so remember to follow me on Twitter. Link is in the description below. Now we've got that bit out of the way, let's get on with the first thing I picked up. And the first thing I picked up was in an electronics store in Norwich. Well, it wasn't really an electronics store. It's similar if you've ever been in the British Heart Foundation shop, where they've got obviously sofas, televisions and whatnot. It's a bit like that. They had like loads of second-hand electronic televisions and stuff like that. And I just saw this sitting on the shelf. If you haven't already seen my review of it, it is the Atari Touch Me. Great name. It makes me giggle. Yeah, that was my first pickup. I did send a video, it was like £4. I did find the receipt out. It was actually £3.50. And for something that was from the 1970s, it is lasting extremely well, and it still works. Obviously, you saw my video, so we all know it works. Nice little pickup, and again, like I said in that video, it's got Atari on it, and it's got a fantastic name. Touch Me. The joke's out of the way now. We can move on. So that was the first pickup I got this week. I was actually debating, because obviously I don't know which one's going to go out first. I think this will come out first before the review. But I've done a full review of The Game Child. Yay! Rocking my Ashen's t-shirt as well with The Game Child. It's great. I got two of these. If that isn't evident, there is another one in here. It's not just an empty box. I'm not going crazy. I have two. I paid £3.50 for the pair of them. That's a lie. I think it was £3.50. I got them on a car boot either way. They were both there, and one's kind of got a broken screen and the other one doesn't, and the guy was just like, I can't get rid of them. Please take them away and burn them. I have yet to get radiation poisoning like they do in the film, but if I do, I'll let you'll all be the first to know not to pick up a Game Child. But yeah, got two of those. I shouldn't really have shown them, really. They're nothing really great. I wouldn't recommend getting one. Now no one's going to watch the review because I've said that. Great! Moving on. I've got some more recent... I'll do the more recent stuff. I'll save the older stuff for later on in the video. I hadn't actually bought these games. I have played them, but for the sake of owning them, I got Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, I got Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, and I got Mario and Sonic at the London Olympic Games. I know there's one for Wii U, but I've yet to get that one yet. These were remarkably priced, and I bought them, all three of them, for under a tenner. I think it was something like £6. Thank you, cash converters, you're brilliant. Yeah, it's the only reason I bought them, really, because they didn't really interest me, because I remember when Mario and Sonic were teaming up, I was expecting something more like a platformer, not, you know, sort of mini games, a bit like Wii Sports or something like that. But for the price, I picked them up. I'm not sure if I'll do a full review of them. I've played the first one a little bit. I haven't really played the other ones yet, so I don't know what to say for that. Mainly the fact is they were a good price, and that's a good thing. Oh, is this one still got it? No, it hasn't. Oh, yeah, it has. I bought this for $1.20, and it's written on the top in Sharpie. I couldn't quite get that off. But yes, it is Sega Superstar Tennis. Again, I only bought it for the price. I have played it quite a bit, actually. It's okay. Not terrible. Not great. It's okay. And to be fair, it's Sega, so I think that's kind of the reason why it enticed me. Not just the price, just so I don't sound like a douche canoe. But yeah, prices are good. It's good. It's alright game. Nothing really else to say on it. That's the newer stuff. Or newish stuff. Because I have... Oh, I should have started with that one, really. I'll do that. I'll do this one and then I'll do the next one. I did have this on the 360, but I have since packed up my 360, so I could plug in my Xbox One. And to be fair, the 360 games, all the ones I usually play, are backwards compatible on the Xbox One, so it made sense to pack that up. But I still have the PlayStation 3 connected up. And this was £3 in CEX, and it was just Sonic Unleashed. A very, I'm not sure what to make of this game, because I love the daytime sections in this game. I think they look amazing. They look really nice. The Hedgehog engine was so good. The nighttime shift, I'm a bit on the fence about it. Like, I enjoy it. I actually don't mind the werehog so bad. It just seems a bit strange being in a Sonic game. Just a little bit weird. It's not one I'd turn my nose up at the same time. Sonic 06 is something I'd probably turn my nose up at, but this one, it's quite good. And if you haven't played it, I'd recommend that you do, because it is fun. And it's probably one of the better recent Sonic games. So I picked that up. I think I mentioned this in my last video, which was, I think I did. So I think I looked for it, but I couldn't spot it. But I did pick up the Sonic Mega Collection. Ah, that's what I was talking about in my Saturn pickup video. I'd already thought I'd put it up there. Yeah, the Sonic Mega Collection, which is very similar to like Sonic Jam on the Sega Saturn. It's just got all of them on there, like Sonic the Hedgehog 1, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, 3, Sonic and Knuckles, 3D Blast, Sonic Spinball, and Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. So, and it's on the GameCube, and I have the GameCube permanently roofed up because it's got some of my favourite games, or favourite Nintendo-ish games on it. So, it's always a nice one to have. To never have too much Sonic. I do like me some Sonic. I does. Now this is probably the newest pickup. I am so sorry if you can hear the traffic outside. This is the newest pickup I picked, which was Rodea the Sky Soldier, which is by the man who created Sonic the Hedgehog and Nights into Dreams. I was so hyped for this game. Because why wouldn't I be? Sonic, Nights into Dreams, two of my favourite games of all time, all probably compiled into one. And I finally played it. It's okay. That's all I have to say on that. Moving on. I'll go with this. I picked this one up in Cash Converters as well. I had this. I think I lent it to a friend when we was in school, like back in the 90s, and I never got it back. But it is Aladdin for the Sega Mega Drive. Great game. Basically all the Disney IPs on the Sega Mega Drive were good. Or at least I think they were. Lion King is a bit hard, but I still like it nonetheless. It was an excellent pickup for the price I paid for it again. It's always about the price with me, isn't it? Oh, I sound awful. Moving on. I'll go with this one next. The game isn't in here, because it's in my Super Nintendo over there. Should have shut my window for this. Yeah, the game is over there, but I can guarantee... I own a physical release of this game. I can guarantee it. There will be a full review of it going up, so... Or at least majority of a review or a Let's Play, I don't know. But it is Star Fox 2. It's obviously a homebrew, because it was never released physically, because it was cancelled literally like just before it was going to be released. I think I paid £25 for it, something like that, but the prices of homebrews can be ridiculous. Luckily, I have a really good friend who hooked me up in finding this. I was looking on Etsy at them, because I could never find them on eBay. Found them on Etsy, but they go over £50, some of them do, because obviously they're homebrewed, all man-made, basically. And they whacked the price up quite a bit, but luckily I found it for a good price, and I don't want to give too much away, but from what I've played of it, it's fun. I won't swear. It is incredible. It's really good. So that would be one to pick up, or just if you don't want to pay the price for the physical copy, just find a ROM online, an emulator rather, and then just play it. Because I think it's available online if you haven't played it. So Star Fox 2, definitely get that one. And down to the last thing I bought this week, and it's probably my most prized possession at the moment. It is a Nintendo Entertainment System title. I'm taking it out for dramatic effect. And it is Zelda II, The Adventures of Link, but the gold one. Oh, look at how shiny it is. Oh, it's so pretty. It's beautiful. And you can see the viewfinder just then. Yeah, that was my other pickup this week. I didn't pay a lot for it either, which is even better because I have good friends who hook me up with good prices. So, luckily, I got a hold of that. I'm you know what? I kind of want to stop the video now and go play it. That's how hyped I am for it. I have got a couple of other bits as well. Time for a jump cut. I'm back! Kind of. Just going back to my video, which I done recently about Norwich Gaming Festival with the Ashens talk, I recently picked up the book Masquerade. I didn't actually pick it up. I literally phoned a relative and said, "Have you heard of this book?" They're like, "I've got it, you can have it, I don't want it." So I picked the book up, had a good read through it. It's a nice book full of beautiful art. So in my quest for the golden hair, I obviously haven't found it because someone in Egypt owns it now, but this the same car boot that I bought the Game Child off, I got the Commodore 64 hair razor tape game. And then weirdly enough, because I thought that was strange, the guy really didn't care for how much I wanted to pay for this. I think I got it for 50p. And then I walked around a little bit, and then I got in my car and I drove off, and I went to a different car boot, and I found another copy of Hair Razor. This one is actually sealed and not opened, has never been opened, and it's for the BBC Micro. It's another copy of Hair Razor, just to prove I'm not lying here. They are two different copies, one sealed, one not. And again, this one was only £1. And now I have two games. I do have a Commodore 64, I don't have a BBC Micro though. And I've yet to play the Commodore 64 one. I don't actually know if I will or not, because by the presentation by Ashens himself, I can tell it's not going to be fun and it's not going to be good. But I might do it and record it all at the same time so everyone can enjoy it with me and my reaction of how much I hate it. Great. But yeah, so I managed to dubiously pick up 2 copies of a terrible game and get an art book as well, among other things, of course. So last week was a good week. I know it's coming out, well, today is Wednesday. I'm recording this, I believe. So, and I've already got a stack of other things. What I've already started buying from the beginning of this week from visiting car boots. I think I'm going out tomorrow because I have the day off work, so there'll be more stuff that I'll probably pick up if I see it. So be prepared for a lot of waffling and probably an influx of pickup videos. But for now, remember to comment and subscribe, like, all that jazz. And I'm going to see you all, hopefully, if you stick around long enough, in the next videos. Bye!
What could possibly go wrong?